Hmm. Bruh.
The big, enormous, huge, wonderful, eccentric book of situations. Addresses to the chosen one. The pages of this book has been mixed up by the previous chosen one. Warning. Whatever you write in this box will be the context of each situation, so write with caution. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
Welcome back to It's Almost Midnight with me, Jayla. Tonight we have a lot of fun planned for you with some very, very special guests. Starting with drumroll. Oh, drumrolls weren't in the budget? Well, that's too bad. Editor, you know what to do. Give it up for my Moon, everybody.
Yes, thank you, Jane, for asking me. I am very happy to be back on the show. I had so much fun the last time.
I'm so glad you had fun. So I hear you have a new project coming up and it's about an accent?
Yeah, it's about Scottish accent, and we picked the accent as a base project because my team and I were intrigued by it. And as a phonology student, we wanted to learn more about it in a linguistic light.
Oh wow, so tell me how the process of researching for this project went.
Well, we've all been Malaysian and having no prior experience working with Scotland natives, we decided seeing how, what we call it, like how the Scottish accent is portrayed by world would be a good place to start, I guess.
Yeah, that is a good place to start. So how did you and your team manage to find the information for this project? Did it go well?
Yes, we students turn to the internet, and especially with online learning at the moment, and it become a vital tool for us to complete this assignment. Oh, you know what? Scots find their accent to be somewhat correctly portrayed by the media, but it's certain occurrences to become more to comedic value. For your information, people find Scottish accent is one of the most attractive accent in the world.
Really? Interesting. So out of curiosity, I'm just wondering, were you and your team surprised at all by the information that came up?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was a wonderful experience actually, because Scotland has many accents itself, some of it being seen as harsh or soft, and some of being easier to understand than others.
So what can you tell us about this project? I mean, when is it coming out? We're all so excited to see it.
Well, I don't want to give it too much away, but... Okay, what I can tell you is called Apocalypse, that's starring me and Gary Butler, and we have Lewis Capaldi who is working on the soundtrack. Two very, very talented and lovely Scottish people.
That's great. We all just can't wait to see it. My Muna Muna Muna. Apocalypse is in theaters this spring. Check it out. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Catch us back on It's Almost Midnight right after the break.
Alright, Maka. How are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Whoa, wait. Did you guys just speak in the Scottish accent?
Like Scots.
Good job, guys. You did great. Well, when talking about the Scottish accent, I have some good old stories. Did you want to know about it?
Oh, that's good.
Once upon a time, convention traces the influence of English of England upon Scots to the 16th century. Bang! Reformation and to the introduction of printing. Boom!
Gosh, don't stare me like that.
Printing arrived in London in 1476, but the first printing press was not introduced to Scotland for another 30 years.
Whoa, is it the first production of printing then?
It's not silly. The first printing was in China in the 7th century.
King James IV of Scotland became King James I of England in 1603. Since England was the larger and richer of the two kingdoms, James moved his court to London. In England, the continuing absence of a Scots translation of the Bible meant that the translation of King James into English was used in worship in both of the countries.
Wait. Hold on, mate. Does that mean it's one king with two kingdoms? Awesome.
However, the church, educational, and legal structures remain separate. It leads to important professional distinctions in the definition of some words and terms. Sorry, my bad. I'm just a little hungry.
You do know that printing isn't real, right?
Oi, Mucker, your bum's out the windows. Hey, Orchid, do you think Mr. Aji will give us a raise this time?
Hopefully. At least they're respecting though.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
I really hope everyone is as fit as a fiddle. Since we are on MCO, we have to follow the SOP, right? By working online and meeting online, almost everything we do is online, but it's still fun, I guess. Anyways, let's get on with the topic of discussion and let's start our business meeting. So have any of you guys researched about the differences between Scottish English and British English?
Yes, sir, we did. Some of the differences we found pertaining in Scottish English are the vowels in quantity, vowels in quality, and also consonants, sir.
That's great, Aryan. So can any one of you explain to me about each difference that Aryan just pointed out?
Yes, sir. I will explain a bit about the vowels in quantity. So basically, one of the major realizational differences between received pronunciation and standard Scottish English is the length of vowels. Vowel length of received pronunciation is phonemic, which means making length distinction contrast obvious. Meanwhile, vowel length of standard Scottish English is allophonic and thus largely dependent on different contexts which vowels occur. I think that's all from me, sir.
My turn, everyone.
So I will explain about the vowels inequality. In terms of vowel quality, differences between received pronunciation and standard Scottish English are mainly demonstrated in monophthongs and diphthongs. The monophthongs in received pronunciations, words like pull and pull, are pronounced differently as pull and pull, but in standard Scottish English they become homophones.
The diphthongs in RP, as in received pronunciations, O is centralized as ow in SSE, as in Standard Scottish English. Thus, in words like out and house, the vowel is ow.
That's cool, Arisha, Lina, and Aryan. What about Orchid and Zara? Other than gossiping about me giving y'all a raise, do you guys have any explanation for the other differences?
I seriously didn't even knew that you will hurt us.
Unfortunately, I did. So, any explanations?
Actually, I do, sir. I do have one. I will spell out about the consonants, sir. The differences of received pronunciation and standard Scottish English are in rhoticity, fricative, and plosive. I'm sure the others must be eager to know what's the definition for each of it. Rhoticity in English refers to the situation in which the historical rhotic consonant r is pronounced. Received pronunciation speakers do not pronounce r in a post-vocalic environment. Meanwhile, standard Scottish English is a rhotic accent, which means that r is typically pronounced in the syllable coda. Thank you so much, sir.
Sorry for interrupting you, Orchid, but may I share some of the information about fricatives?
You may proceed, Aryan.
Thank you, Orchid and Mr. AJ. So there are slight differences between RP and SSE that are usually found in dental fricative, alveolar fricative, and velar fricative. As dental fricatives are pronounced the same as RP and SSE, however, in plural nouns like youths and bathes, RP has the, while SSE has sa. For alveolar fricatives, s and z are also the same in both RP and SSE. However, in SSE, s can be changed in z in voicing assimilation, which is an interesting phenomenon occurring from time to time in SSE. For example, the phrase most is described as, is transcribed as Mose.
Yeah, that's true, Aryan. Do any one of you know the velar fricative kha? I mean, the voiceless velar kha is not generally found in certain accents of English and received pronunciation.
It's the first time I'm hearing about something like this.
Well, Zara, you will only be surprised if I give you a raise, won't you?
Oh my.
Alright, let's continue. It is included in the consonant inventory of Scottish Standard English. It often appears in word final and word central positions with the CH spelling, such as in word doc and technical.
Ah, I see.
It's very interesting. Since you teased me a lot today, so now it's my turn to explain about the plosives.
You may proceed.
Okay. Compared to received pronunciation, plosive in standard Scottish English are generally reported to be less aspirated. In received pronunciation, voiceless plosive p, t, and k are aspirated at the beginning of a syllable unless followed by a completely unstressed vowel. For example, p is aspirated in pass but not in compass or spot. Compared to received pronunciation, plosive p, t, and k in standard Scottish English are generally not aspirated.
Zara, may I know what is the meaning of aspirated?
Oh yes, aspirated is phonetics of a sound pronounced with an exhalation of breath.
Sir, I think that's all from us.
Alright, good job everybody. I am so proud of you guys. I did not expect at all that you guys would do some research about this topic. That's great. Thank you so much for your cooperation. And don't worry, Zara, I will definitely raise everyone's salary since all of you work very hard. All of you guys did a great job. That's all for today. Bye bye.
Seems like someone's dreams comes true.
At least we are happy for that though.
You know what? I am the happiest girl in the world because Mr. Ajay, even though he is as cold as I, but deep down he's still nice with his co-workers, right?
I heard that.
Oh my gosh. A little bit touch up. Voila, I'm done.
OMG, it's Miss B. She looks angry though.
Pay attention, lazy and lady. Your final exam is around the corner. Don't you guys care a wee bit about it?
Boring.
How do you wish enough?
Nice. Catch up, man.
What a young man. Now please open the Scottish Slang 101, page 367. Arnav and Aryan, you are really getting on my nerve. Today we are going to discuss about Scottism. Orchid, what is Scottism?
Scotticism are idioms or expressions that characteristic of Scots.
Oh, what a dreck day.
I know what it means. It means an overcast day.
Wow, impressive. Good job everyone. So now Lina, what about grading in Scottish English?
Dinakan Miss B. Wait, hold on. I think it's like crying, isn't it? Like he's greeting because his mother has died.
Does that mean he is happy when his mother died? Gosh, what a cruel world.
It's just a phrase, mate. Don't be too shocked.
Aryan, come and see me after class. Don't even think about escaping this time. Arnav, please don't sleep in my class again this time. Well then, let's wrap up the class. Don't forget to continue your video for the phonology assignment. I want it to be done by Wednesday, by hook or by crook.
Beauty, the leading beauty brand in Scotland, made with raw natural ingredients and developed by a clinical aromatherapist, formulated with raspberry essence and jojoba oil for your beautiful face. So, what are you guys waiting for? Get your beauty fix at our flagship store in Edinburgh. Enough of this product that doesn't exist at all. Now let's get to the part where we talk about what we have learned during the course of finishing this assignment. We got to learn a whole new set of slang words like brew, I, which means yes, canny, which means clever, idiot, which means idiot, and sosa, which means freedom. The Xplosion team also had the opportunity to learn a bit about the culture since languages and accents act as a direct channel to the culture. We came to know that language learning can be immensely rewarding and requires the attributes that you can apply to other aspects of life to improve one's life as a whole. It's an amazing feeling when you find a word that exists in another dialect, but not in your mother tongue. That expresses exactly how you feel inside. When we practice saying words from Scottish slang and accent, we learn that your body and face moves in a different way than how it would when speaking your mother tongue. Okay, so maybe now it's time to get back to the commercial. Diphthong beauty, you will be so beautiful, you will make the boys explode.